welcome back, Hunters. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate G-Rank Edition, where we've got one last quest from the poll that did receive 1 or 2 votes, I think it was. And it might actually be the hardest monster from the poll, surprisingly enough, because Furious Rajang actually went, well, I mean, it wasn't exactly a smooth experience, but we didn't cart as much as I thought we might on it. This monster, however, with it also being a hub quest, I'm guessing is going to pack a lot more power to its punches. And that monster we're going up against is the Kushala Daora. I still actually have... I gotta see, because I think I have... To unlock more of the quests, I think all I've got left to do is these 2 right here. So we're going to start with, again, Advance a Storm of Steel. And Kushala could be pretty dangerous. We'll have to see how we'll do against it. I am going to be bringing along the Mega Armor Skin, Dust of Life, Disposable Earplugs, some stuff to help us out. And we actually have a different bowgun we'll be taking. This is the Vampire Blaster, which, ooh, it has pretty heavy, severe deviation there. But it has the 40% affinity, and it's pretty good for its pierce... I thought it was pretty good for its pierce capacities. But I'm pretty sure we've got the limiter, like, taken off of it. So we'll try this out, see how it does. And hopefully this won't be too bad of a hunt. And we can, like, get further along in the series afterwards. But the Elder Dragons are all... Oh, well, we're starting off pretty quick here. The Elder Dragons are the hunts that I'm kind of worried the most about. Like, Teostra, I think, is actually going to be the hardest of the trio. Not for anything big or, like, fancy for his attacks. Merely for just, like, how he does his little charge so often. Actually, you know, for being a right severe deviation, it doesn't look like the pierce shots were really going that far off. Oh. And that is why I was worried about the Elder Dragons. Like, that little twister that just went super left and right on us took off a huge chunk of health. Although, I think we've got a mini Daora we're fighting here, because it seems really tiny comparatively. Okay, so I'll just have to be very careful of, like, some of its moves. And we will get the armor skin just to try to help keep us alive a little bit better. I don't know if it's honestly going to add that much defense with how strong the moves are that are hitting us. But I guess it's better than not having it. And I do gotta be careful. A nice thing about the Vampire Blaster, or the Vampire Blaster, I'm actually not sure, is that it's got a rather minimum recoil for, like, being able to shoot out the Pierce 3s as it does. Like, it has an above average reload rate, so it takes a little bit longer. But thankfully, the Black Diablo set, I can't remember if it gives +2 or it's just +1 to reload speed. Oh, because it's going after Runa and I was in line with it. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'll have one of these Dusts of Life. Yeah, there we go. Top us up there. And you know what? We'll pop the earplugs just in case. I don't know how close Kushala is to another Enrage. But I gotta really mind these twisters it puts out. I don't think they have an element to them. And there's the Enrage. I'm kind of glad I popped the earplugs when I did. Although... Oh. Yeah, I got greedy trying to get that one attack in. I think as long as I can get the hits to the head, the pierces will proc properly, even with it in the super wind state here. Oof. Oh, still got... God, these attacks hit for so freaking much. Like, I can't even seem to keep the the companions with me alive for very long. So there's, I think it's a sweet zone that I need to try keeping in range of. Because once you go beyond it, the twisters he shoots out have, like, the veering they do. It's not too bad attack-wise, and it doesn't seem like new attacks have really been gained. It's just that the ones he does do have different trajectories. Like that one... Oh, crap. Yeah, so the back and forth I really gotta watch. It's very slow advance to it, but it still packs a wallop. Okay, it's already leaving the first area, and we are through a fair amount of our Pierce 3s. Oh, okay, it's actually gonna go... Ooh. I don't know how this area will be with its slopes, but hopefully it won't be too bad. But yeah, this is where, again, I thought the Yellow Dragons would give us a lot of trouble, is the attacks that don't seem like they should hit for a lot, still hit for, like, good 80% of your health. And it's nice to have the supplies already in. Yeah, see, if I can stay within, like, a medium range of him, the twisters, when they do their swerving off, shouldn't be too bad. I'm actually surprised we got the wing break already. I thought they would take more to, finally snap. Ooh. Oh, wow, we actually knocked it right out of the sky. Okay. Oh, and sent it right into an enrage, so I'm guessing we're getting some good hits off with the affinity. Oh, I meant to dodge, not reload. Okay, thank you very much, Runa. That little bit of healing does help. Oh, because it keeps moving on, being shot out. And don't use the Mega Horn now! God, there are still some stupid quirks, like you cart, but then they want to bring out the super healing horn so you can't get it for another few minutes. Like, you couldn't have used that a little bit earlier? Okay, well, we'll snag everything up. We're at least not losing items like when we fight Chameleos, so... There's that, pop in the rations, take in the max potion. And just be back to it. I really kind of dislike how the monsters so focus you when you're playing solo. Like, I know there's a way to get... Is it the support... Oh, okay, well, here's where Kushala is. There is a certain type of Palico that I think is supposed to take the aggression a little bit more. But I think if I do that, I lose out on the healing. Or I lose out on the frequency of the healing, so... It's kind of trying to figure out which one is the better option to take. Nope. Okay, actually, this is going well, aside from that one card, it's going really well with this loadout right now. I think it is because, again, the 40% affinity on the Vampire Blaster, plus it has Pierce Up slotted into this set. I think those are adding together to be a very potent combination. Now, it could be even stronger if Kushala had an actual, like, proper weak point. Because Weakness Exploit isn't actually able to trigger on Kushala. It doesn't have a weak zone value of 45 to it. So the fact that it is still performing as well as it is a nice thing to see. Oh, nice. Knocked it down again. Yeah, I think we're not doing too bad. It's just about trying to avoid every single hit possible, because there's nothing like a soft hit from these monsters. Okay, where are you going off to? Oh, I think this is the not-so-nice zone. That's basically just all the subsections. Yep. Went to my least favorite... Well, one of my least favorite zones of this map. Yeah, we're getting good flinches and staggers in. And quickly getting it into enrage, too. Okay. This is going, I think, a bit faster than our Chameleos hunt did. But we are almost out of Pierce 2s right now. Oh, Lord. Okay, the walls do some weird things to the trajectory for Kushala. Oh. And I think we're just going to take a little bit of a retreat here. Okay, top ourselves up. Yeah, single hits, easily 80 to 90% of our health gone, just like that. You know what? Just to also try and make sure we stay alive, let's make some more Pierce 2s. Try to take it down faster. And that way, minimize the chance that we do have more cards. I thought I might have needed the unshakable skill a bit more in... Oh, crap. I hate that attack so much. Whew, if I did not dive there, that would have been a cart. Okay, there we go. Top that up. And I do have to basically keep us completely full up on health. If not, even a slight graze from all the twisters he pumps out could be a lethal hit. Okay. Okay, it is nice to know that those twisters, once they hit a wall, will dissipate. It's just that this area doesn't really have that many good walls for it to come into contact with. Okay. Okay, it's airborne again, so it gives us opening. Take that. Where now? I think it's going into the Thunderdome. The worst spot in the map. Yeah. Although, if I'm lucky, maybe this area will help to break some of the twisters that it keeps pumping out. Now, if you want to waste your time using that little attack, I'll happily take it. Okay. Oh, actually flinched it right out of its double wind mode there. Oh, wait, does... So can the, like, swerves only happen when it has the, at least, low aura around itself? How did I not get hit by that? Okay. Ooh, that was the horn break, so we know it's getting really weak now. I think this round of Pierce 1s might be enough to do it. Yeah, I think we got this. We still got to be a little careful, not too overconfident. But there's a good pattern forming that seems to be saying it doesn't have a lot left in its arsenal. And there's a limp, which means it is quite close. Okay. We're into the final stretch with it. We've just got to stay alive and pepper it with these last few shots. Vampire Blaster? Done very well. I think if I actually had a monster that had a weak zone... Oh, it's not... Maybe it went to the actual nest? If I had a monster with the actual spots to proc the weakness exploit, it would have been an even... Well, would easily have been much faster hunt. But because I don't, this still has gone fairly, mostly smoothly. We still have eaten a lot of heavy-hitting attacks. Speaking of heavy-hitting... Oh, does that... I think that's actually homing in towards us a bit. Okay, no, it doesn't home in, but it seems like it travels in a circular pattern. Oh, thank goodness the stone pillar was there for us. Oh. Yeah, I'm not going to risk another cart this close to being done. So we're going to take a tactical retreat, heal up, and then go back in to finish it off. There we are. Okay, let's try to wrap this up now. Oh, it very quickly went to sleep. So that should let us snag quite a few shots into the head, which it's the weakest point, but not quite weak enough for what we need. Let's put you down for good. There we go. Kushala Daora taken down. It actually seems, I think, Chameleos might have been a bit harder than Kushala actually was. Like, Kushala, it was mostly just getting surprised by how the tornadoes would swerve and curve on you. And those definitely hurt for a lot, but it's a monster you can easily read and you know what it's up to. Chameleos at times, because of how frequently it uses, like, the tongue-slapping charge, that one I think can be more dangerous, because it can get you so often just chaining that together. But the worst of them, I think, is still to go, probably is the next hunt. Because I think after I open that hunt up, there might be 1 or 2 key quests to do before the urgent for G3. We'll have to see. But yeah, there we go. Another hunt completed, and we managed to survive through it. I might actually take the set after Teostra and see how it does, because Teostra does have some spots that will proc our weakness exploit. And yeah, it didn't really get too much, but it should be enough to at least go in and preview what the armor will look like for G rank. Hunter rank 141. Yeah, gold crown short. I thought it was a mini Daora. Guild card up, upgrade or whatever. Monster Hunter's new monster. Okay, save progress, and we'll take a look and see what's going on now. I don't think there's anything new here, at least not quite yet. Yeah, no, I think it is going to have to be Teostra next, and that'll open up more. So I'll probably do that at the start of next week, and I'll have to see if we do have a lot of options left for other monsters, because we've covered a lot of the roster now into G rank. Okay, but let's just take a quick look. I don't think there'll be anything really new in those. Yeah. Armor-wise, though. The Kushala Daora X. Evasion, fast charge, loading, heat resistance. I guess it'd probably be best as a bow set. And then I think this is the same look we had. I remember Kushala, I think it carried this into Iceborne. Can't remember if it had the cape or not. But I thought Kushala and G-Rank Iceborne had like the more lion pauldrons to it, or like the things on the shoulders. And it is neat, although it's kind of strange. It has a big dragon crest, but a lot of the other motifs are lion on it. A bit strange. But that is there, and then there is, where was it? I was working with the Kushala heavy bowgun for a little bit. Daora Seti, there it is. Yeah, so it needs quite a few things to get that off the ground. But I just want to check and see in comparison. Like this one, I think the problem is because the reload and the recoil. Although this one has, okay, this has some recoil. So I think this would be a bit slower, even if it does offer quite a few things like the 30 Affinity and Defense 40. I'll probably stick with Vampire Blaster just because once you have a monster and a set like we've got, it does a fair job of the task ahead. But with that, we are good to wrap Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate up for the week and be into some of the final G-Rank stuff very soon. Thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate G-Rank. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. And until I see you in the next video or episode, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.